You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Monday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dalby. Do you like boobies? We love boobies too. Let's save the boobs together. Buy a 50-50 ticket. So let's save them. Let's save them. Come on, let's save them. Just buy a ticket.
Yes, as of this morning, our big win 50-50 has officially kicked off, all in support of Breast Cancer Canada.
I think somewhere Scott Stapp woke up from a dead sleep, because it's still pretty early, and he went, I don't know what just happened, but someone just used my song for good.
Yeah.
And I'm proud.
Yes.
That was great. That was fantastic.
Creed sings about getting higher. Let's get that jackpot higher and higher. If you want to get a ticket, bcc5050.ca is the link. Or if you just text the word boobs to 762-555, we'll send you the link.
And I mean, right off the bat, we're already starting with the take home is already at $10,000. So that's, even if that was just it, great prize to win. But we know from last year, this is something that means a lot to a lot of people. Last year, we raised over $230,000.
Because Beth got $116,000.
That's right. So about $232,000, which means another $116,000 went to our friends at Breast Cancer Canada for all the things that they do. And we're already seeing the people who are texting in who say, like, this means so much to me that you guys, we've always been big proponents. Every October, we've done T-shirts and silliness, and now the 50-50 is sort of our new big way of raising money because it's an important cause. It means a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't think people realize that it's like, yes, it is really cool that you have the potential to win all this money, but to be able to help out something like Breast Cancer Canada,
Right.
which is beyond research.
Yeah, man.
Which is a lot of another thing that people don't understand is that it is more than just breast cancer research. This is helping out people in their families that are going through this together.
Right. Like, everybody sees it's a slew of pink, right? It's your Run for the Cures, and it's your NFL pink games, and it's pink this and pink that. And a lot of people just feel like every dollar is either going to a corporation or to a science lab somewhere. But that's like Breast Cancer Canada. I can speak on this. When my wife, Nicole, had breast cancer, started at stage 2, progressed to 3, ended up at 4 when she passed away in November of 2019. It wasn't Breast Cancer Canada specifically that we were working with living in Saskatchewan, but it was organizations just like Breast Cancer Canada that we were able to reach out to when I had to take time off of work. And anybody who works knows that you're not always getting that time off with your full wages. We were able to lean on different outfits for things like transportation, for things like covering home costs. Like, we had to adjust some things in our home to make our house more accessible for Nicole when she was battling stage 4 breast cancer. And it's places like Breast Cancer Canada that step in to do that.
They make you try and feel as comfortable as you can in one of the most uncomfortable situations possible.
Exactly. And like you said, too, everybody knows that the person who is fighting cancer is going through hell with the medications and the treatments and the disease itself. But it is also easy to forget that there are spouses, that there are kids involved that all also need some kind of help during this time period. And that's where every dollar that you put into this 50-50, half of that is going to Breast Cancer Canada. Last year, $116,000 went to this charity that was then put back into our community, back into homes and lives of people that we know, that we've interacted with, that were able to get help and support that they needed while someone was battling this damn disease.
And they always say it takes a village, right? And that's what Breast Cancer Canada does. But it took a village last year to raise all of this money.
Yes.
So if you'd like to buy a 50-50 ticket, it would mean the world to us, but to so many other people that you may never even meet in your entire life. But you can just text the word boobs to 762-555 and get yourself a ticket this morning.
And again, if none of the appeal to the emotion and the morality is having any effect on you, if you're like, I don't care, that's someone else's problem, here's a chance for you to maybe win 6 figures in cash.
Sure. Yeah.
If you're just in it for the greed, we are not judging you. We will take your money just as well.
Yes.
Go to bcc5050.ca, whatever your motivations are, and get your tickets.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Jays did it. They won the AL East yesterday. Now we wait to see if they're playing the Yankees or the Red Sox based on how the wild card goes.
Let them beat each other up. Hopefully that goes as long as it can. Get extra innings, tire everybody out, soften them up for the Jays.
But I will say, if the Jays go far in the playoffs, this is going to be really big for our country.
Oh, yeah.
Think about everything that's gone on between us and the United States right now. I mean, we saw it with the Four Nations Cup. We all thought that tournament really meant nothing until Canada and U.S. played.
Right. And that was what is allegedly Canada's game. Now we have a chance to do it again with the American pastime.
Exactly.
Apple pie and baseball.
If the Blue Jays pull it off and they win the World Series and they go on a huge run, this is going to be so important for our country. And I mean, even in general, think back to 2015 when the Jays made that big run. They didn't even get to the World Series, but our country really came together. And I know there's a lot of Jays fans that are going to get annoyed with all the bandwagon fans that are just going to start hopping on. Let them join the bandwagon.
Enjoy the game. Like, so here's, over the weekend, I don't know about you, I don't think I have seen so many Jays hats, jerseys, sweaters, as I did, and they hadn't even clinched that division yet. Like, they were in the playoffs, but we were still waiting to see if the Yankees were going to take it or if the Jays were going to hold on. And it didn't matter. Everyone was a Blue Jays fan. And I get the idea. Listen, you've been through the thick and the thin, and you're a diehard. And it's weird to see people coming out of the woodwork. Just enjoy the moment, because this is so big for Canadian baseball.
Well, it's big for Canadian baseball. It's big for our country as a whole to really bring us together. I mean, it's good for the economy.
Yeah.
If you own a restaurant or a bar or something, like, there's going to be more people just hanging out, having pints just to watch these games.
Right, yeah. Not even just in Toronto, where obviously any playoff game will be a huge
Across
boon
the
for
country,
that city.
man.
But, like, everywhere. Like, I'm thinking, like, the sports pub in Hay River, Northwest Territories, where I had very few pints when I was a young lad, is probably jacked that they're going to be able to show baseball on Saturday.
100%. And I think it is silly to say, but we see it all the time. Like, sports in our country is the one thing in a country that's been slightly divided over the past few years. I think the Blue Jays is something that we can all bond over, even if you don't give a crap about baseball.
Right. It's something to get excited about. And you know, kind of in a weird way, one thing that we have to thank for everybody being so willing to jump on the Blue Jays bandwagon, the Expos are gone. there's no alternative. This isn't like with the Raptors and the Grizzlies back in the day. It's Blue Jays or nothing if you want to cheer for Canada. So, like in hockey, when a Canadian team makes the finals, a lot of people go the whole like, yeah, Canada, but there's rivalries involved.
For sure.
There are none. Toronto is all we've got, so let's go Jays.
We've got one team here, baby. And it got me thinking, are there other things in our country that we bond over, like the Toronto Blue Jays, or like when Canada plays hockey?
I mean, that's, again, it is to stay in the sports realm, but like every year on Boxing Day, as a nation, no matter what's going on, we heal just long enough to come together to yell at children.
Whether or not you like hockey, we can all bond over yelling at a group of teenagers.
That's right.
Yeah.
We can all appreciate yelling at kids, and we do it every Christmas.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
What's something besides sports that really bonds Canadians together?
Oh, listening to the Tragically Hip, cracking a beer, and pulling up a Northern Pike on Georgian Day out in your eyesight.
The holy trinity of Canadian bondmanship right there.
Exactly.
All that's left is for someone to pull out a pack of Demores.
I quit smoking, so.
A lefty might bond some people together too.
That'll do it. That'll do it. Especially, we all seem to be pretty pumped about the whole legalization for one reason or another. But it is crazy, the idea that we could just find ice, which we have plenty of here. As soon as someone puts a hole in it, everybody's like, hey, what do you got going on over there?
Yeah. We've got Chad on the phone. What would you say bonds Canadians together?
Cobra chickens.
No, geese?
Geese.
I'll say if you go across the country, I think you get a bit of a mixed bag of like love geese or hate geese, but they all come together. We're all scared of geese.
Everyone's scared of them. The Americans are scared of them. Everybody's scared of them.
As they should be.
I think it's one of those things where it's like whether you're scared of geese or you love them, we all, at least in the spring, we see them coming back and we're like, oh, great, winter's finally done.
Right, that's true.
And then we like them for a while, and they're like, ah.
Then you go on a walk and you get hissed at one and you step in their poop and you're like, all right, yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, honestly, I think you could just add complaining about winter bonds Canadians together.
I think you could just say complaining about weather. Like, winter is one thing, but then we also try to hold ourselves up as like, well, we're tougher than everybody because of the winter. But then it gets hot in the summer, and we're mad. And it gets wet in the fall, and we're mad. And it's dry in the spring, and we're mad.
I mean, even just complaining in general is something that really bonds anyone together.
I would say, yeah, that's not like Canadians come together. That's global. If we're going to get global peace, it's going to be from complaining about something.
We've got one more caller on hold. I believe it's Braden. Braden, what's something besides sports that bonds Canadians together?
Absolutely, like our disdain, but also love for it. So I go every day, but I'm like, oh, I think I might order wrong again.
It is a true love-hate relationship with Timmy Hose.
Honestly.
Absolutely, the lids are like nobody likes the lids. You're constantly waiting. The order's wrong half the time, and you're like, I'll see you tomorrow.
Tim Hortons is like an unhealthy relationship, like a girlfriend that you probably should have broken up with, but you just can't leave her.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one of those things where like. Today. Every time my bagel is toasted wrong, I'm cussing in my car. But if I ever hear an American talk about how we got bad coffee up here, I don't even drink it. I'll put my hands up.
Exactly. I don't want Dunkin' Donuts. I'll be a Tim.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Super Bowl halftime performer was announced, and it is not Metallica.
No, that's
it is
a bummer.
not Taylor Swift. It is Bad Bunny.
Which I will say, before anybody freaks out, one of the biggest recording artists in the world right now.
I couldn't tell you a single song. I know he's like a Spanish singer. I will say I enjoyed him in Happy Gilmore too.
He was fantastic as the caddy in Happy Gilmore too. Also, and this is not going to matter to a significant period.
Oh, he's in wrestling, isn't he?
He has had multiple matches with WWE and has performed incredibly well each time.
I will say, if you're one of those people who did not like Kendrick Lamar, then you're probably not going to like this. But I really am appreciating that the Super Bowl halftime show is becoming the annual make old out of touch people angry show now.
Like, that's just it. The takes are going to be hot and wild today as people try to Google what is a Bad Bunny. He's a massive artist. This is a huge get for the Super Bowl. But if you had your heart set on Metallica, you're probably not going to be too keen on it.
I was talking to my dad yesterday before I went to bed, and he's like, hey, I got some like Playboy girl doing the halftime show, or what's going on? I was like, yeah, Dad, that's exactly what it is.
You know what? That would draw ratings.
It's smart because I think at this point, exactly like you said, they're just drawing ratings. So they're going to pick something obscure, something that they know is going to upset people, right?
Dude, all of Puerto Rico is going to tune in for the halftime show. Like, he's a local legend. He is an absolutely massive deal. The ratings just from Puerto Rico alone are going to be record-setting. And then, yeah, one of the best-selling artists on the planet. I'm going to go to the bathroom unless he tells me that he's going to wrestle Damian Priest at the halftime show. But I think it's a good get.
You can honestly just start taking bets on which one of your friends or their parents will complain first about him singing in Spanish. So that's something to look forward to.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
You see the story of the woman from San Mateo, California? She's 42 years old. She's tired of the dating scene. She just had a breakup a couple months ago. She's over the apps. So she took out a series of 45 miles of billboards between Santa Clara and San Francisco, all pointing to the website marylisa.com. She took out a stretch of 45 miles of billboards, not to find a date, not to find someone to talk to or hang out
What's
with.
the billboard look like? Is it just a photo of her? Like,
Straight up getting married. It's, hang on here. Let me show you some pictures of marylisa.com. I mean, she's a totally normal, average-looking woman.
so she just set up a dating profile. I'm sure that's going to attract no weirdos at all.
That's kind of the scary thing, right?
I'm
Like,
sure you're going to find love off the side of the interstate. 100%.
You know, I think a lot of us have been there before. We're like, you're going through a dry spell, your heart just got broken, whatever the case might be, where you maybe get a little bit desperate, find that companionship. But public billboards got to be one of the worst places I've ever heard of to try and find a partner.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't think Craigslist would be safer. Or...
Just meeting strangers off the internet. No. Here, go to the website. The best is you can see here. So here's the apply button.
Yeah.
If you or someone you know is interested in getting to know Lisa, please fill out one of the applications.
Dude, God, I can't even imagine some of the stuff she's getting in there.
Apply for yourself or apply on behalf of someone else, which immediately made me think of you. The number of things I've been signed up for because you were bored with application forms before. Like, imagine signing up your buddy to this, and this Lisa is like, oh, I really like this person.
If I didn't like Mallory so much, I would totally do this to you right now. The idea of driving down the side of the road and being like, yep.
Well, I guess that's the other part of it, too, right? Like, we're going to the obvious answer of, like, so many crazy weirdos are going to apply to this. They're going to see an attractive woman on a billboard and be like, I'll marry her. But also, like, doesn't this imply that maybe she's kind of a weirdo to put these billboards up in the first place?
I don't know. It's like going to a family reunion and being like, maybe I'll find love tonight.
Maybe I'll score today while we're out and about. Who could say no? I think this might be the worst place to try and find a partner, the worst way to find a partner.
I think the family reunion thing that I just said might actually be it. It's between that and going to prison.
That would... Oh, prison is also... Don't even get me started on the people who, like, write letters to inmates in prison trying to get into relationships.
I'm not even saying that. I'm saying in prison, you're not finding love. It's usually a one-way street.
Well,
you
that's
know?
what I was going to say, is it starts with the letters to prison, and then the actual jail relationships, not great either.
Worst ways to find love, family reunion, prison, STI clinic.
Well, now hang on. Pre-waiting room, bummer place to try and find love. Post-waiting room, maybe, you know, someone comes out with a smile and a clean bill of health, and you go, what are you doing
We
later?
got a lot in common.
That's right.
I can't infect you. You can't infect me. We're in this together, literally.
Oh, you're going right to people who are testing positive.
Yeah.
I was saying you could meet people who've just tested negative.
I mean, two negatives do make a positive, but a positive still makes a positive. You know what I mean?
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
So when you brought that up, I immediately, for some reason, went to a pharmacist. Like, imagine going to, like, fill a prescription for, like, some nasty rash you have or something like that. And then, like, the pharmacist is, like, put his name and number on your prescription. You're just like,
It's funny because you said it. My first thought was like, oh, man, sitting in the waiting room, like, same with what we said about the STI clinic. Like, you just meet such rough people. I didn't even think for a second about the pharmacist being like, hey, come here often.
You seem like you have a good time, you know?
Although, if they won't refill your, like, Vyvanse or something, might be the right guy to get hooked up with.
That's a hookup right there.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
You know those BuzzFeed quizzes that are so much fun? Yeah, that's not what this is. It's the quiz with Brock and Dalby.
All right, for the quiz today, I want to do cover songs. So I was driving to my stepbrother's wedding this weekend, and we were listening to a lot of songs, and you kind of forget that some songs that you enjoy isn't the original version.
Right, whether the song was recorded 50 years ago and then brought back to the mainstream, or somebody's cover was just more popular than the original.
So I'm going to give you the cover that is essentially more popular, more known, and you got to tell me who did the
first.
original. So we'll
Gotcha.
start very easy. We all know Johnny Cash
Yeah.
did Hurt. You should be able to tell me the answer of who originally did this song.
9 Inch Nails.
9 Inch Nails, of course, which they've owned up and said that is Johnny Cash's song.
Right, yeah. Reznor was like, I love that song. I'm so happy with how we did that song. It's not my song anymore.
All right, next one here. I think we all know Hendrix, All Along the Watchtower. Who did the original? This is a cover song.
Is Watchtower originally a Dylan song? Bob Dylan? Yeah!
Completely different vibe.
It's
too.
not as good. Say whatever you want about Dylan. This is not as good as Hendrix.
The lyrics are fantastic that he
Sure.
made, but I'd agree with you on that. The music itself, way better with Hendrix.
Whew, okay.
All right, next one here. We all know this from the classic Nirvana MTV Unplugged session. Now, it is a cover song.
It is a cover.
It's
and
not even on a Nirvana album or anything, but it was a cover specifically done for that.
At one point in my life, I definitely... Oh, is it David Bowie? Yeah! I'm only 3 in and I'm celebrating like I just clinched the AL East.
Tarps off, get the horses out.
Woo!
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Okay.
All right, next one here. And this might shock some people who were goths back in the day. Marilyn Manson. Sweet Dreams.
Oh my God, what is her name? It's the Eurythmics.
Yes.
Yeah. But I can't remember the singer's name, which I feel bad about. Annie Lennox. Yeah.
Which I think really did shock a lot of kids who were like pissed off at their parents and wearing all black, and then they found out,
Yeah.
this is where that came from.
Well, and not only that, but I hope I'm not spoiling anything, but also one of Personal Jesus, another Marilyn Manson song, also a cover. Depeche Mode. So people were like, what the hell, man?
I'll give you a ding for that,
Hey.
too. All right, the Ataris, of course, did Boys of Summer.
Right.
Now, who did the original? He did not say a Black Flag sticker on a Cadillac, I'll tell you that.
No, he didn't. It's one of the Johns. There's so, isn't it?
Ooh.
Listen, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Hang on.
He was a singer of a band. This is a solo thing. If that helps.
I want to say Fogerty.
No. Don Henley.
Don Henley! Damn it! I knew there was no way I was getting perfect, but I am bummed because that was a good one. I should have got that one.
All right, finally, I'm putting this one in because I did not know this one. I learned this over the weekend. The Clash, of course. I Fought the Law.
Oh.
Do you know who did the original? And if you don't, I think it's actually just kind of a fun fact.
It's I Fought the Law by The Clash. It was originally done by...
He's dead. Does that help?
Narrow it down. So many people are dead. I feel like, and maybe I'm out of pocket, and I'm wrong. I don't know the answer. I feel like it's like someone who did like country or something.
No, are you ready?
Yeah.
Buddy Holly.
Really?
The original I Fought the Law is done by Buddy Holly.
Good for him. Yeah. What's he up to these days? Oh, he's dead. That's right. Never mind.
Where's that nerd fighting the law from?
This is the Brock and Delby Podcast.
We've got $100 in Lotto Max tickets, and we were thinking, with all the hype around the Jays heading into the playoffs, we want to find the true Blue Jays fans here, and we're going to do some Blue Jays trivia. So we've got one person on hold, and that person is Matt. If Martine does not go 3 for 3 in trivia here, he automatically wins, but Martine opted to go first.
Called her shot.
Martine, are you a big Jays fan or what?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, we'll find out this morning how big of a Jays fan you are. So we'll ask you 3 questions. If you get all 3 right, that $100 in Lotto Max tickets is yours, okay?
Yep.
All right, first question here. Who wears number 4 on the Blue Jays?
George Springer.
Okay. Second question here. Who is the manager for the back-to-back World Series in 92-93?
Oh, God. I don't know. No idea.
No answer for
Pass.
that?
Okay.
All right.
No.
And final one here. What was the Jays' original mascot name before Ace?
Oh, okay. I'm only a Blue Jays fan from 2019.
Okay.
That's because my daughter won a car at that game.
Well, we'll say this. I don't even need to do this sound effect. I think we know how it went. You did go 1 for 3. Who wears number 4 on the Blue Jays is George Springer, the manager of the back-to-back World Series in 92, 93.
Cito Gaston, baby!
And here's a fun trivia one to keep in your back pocket. The Jays' original mascot before Ace, BJ Birdie.
Oh, okay. I learned something.
Can't imagine why they decided to change that for marketing purposes.
Well, Martine, your failure has brought Matt a winning today, so take care, but we'll bring Matt on the line. Matt, are you there, buddy?
Yes, I am.
Oh, it was easy money for you. Dinging a round of applause. $100 in Lotto Max tickets. How do you think you would have done in the contest here this morning?
I would have been 2 out of 3. That last one I wouldn't have known.
You're not a BJ Birdie guy, eh?
No, I think Ace is the right name in 2025.
Well, if you happen to win the big jackpot tomorrow, some nickels and dimes for the fellas over here. At least maybe get us some Jays World Series tickets when they go to the ship.
You know what? We'll go watch all 7 games if we win, boys.
Okay!
Including Game 7 in Toronto, and we'll celebrate after.
This is the Brock and Delby Podcast.
We love boobs, yes we do. We love boobs, how about you? We love boobs and we need your help to help us raise some money. Big shout out to everyone who has already grabbed their 50-50 tickets this morning as we have launched it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been crazy. I want to give a special shout out to Andrew, who just told us he bought tickets, and this means extra to him. His wife is currently battling with breast cancer, so he said to say thank you to everybody else who's also buying tickets for this cause. So shout out to him.
Last year, our winner, Beth, won herself $116,000. If you missed it, this was her getting the call that she found out when she found out that she won.
Hello?
Hey, good morning. Is this Beth?
Yes, it is.
Hi, it's Brock and Dalby from the radio. How are you doing this morning?
Shut the front door.
Beth, I take it you've been listening to the show today.
Are you kidding me?
You know why we're calling you?
Oh, my God, I do.
Beth, congratulations. You just won the BCC 50-50. $116,345 is yours.
Oh, my God, I'm going to have a panic attack.
Beth, take a breath. We're okay, Beth. We're going to get through this together.
Breathe, girl, breathe.
Oh, my God.
So that was last year.
I forgot about the dog in the background, too, just losing it.
That was the last time we chatted with her, and we do have Beth on the phone right now. Hard to believe it's almost already been a year, eh?
I know. Time flies when you're having fun, eh?
Now, we just wanted to check in with you. So, you won, what was it, over $100,000?
$116,345.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say.
And we gotta ask, I mean, for anyone who's hesitant on buying a 50-50 ticket this year, it's totally worth it, right?
Oh, absolutely. And I'm buying it again.
Well, I guess, yeah, there's nothing that says you can't try and win back-to-back years.
Why not, eh?
What'd you do with that $116,000?
Well, I spread it around with my family, helped those that needed help, and I indulged myself a lot. And I bought myself a 1965 Ford Mustang.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Damn, you spoiled, girl.
Oh, yeah. I still feel guilty about buying it, but I got it.
No. It's your money. You earned it.
That's what I told my son. He figured I should just split it up between all the kids.
Well, of course he did.
And I'm like, no, I want that money.
Now, Beth, can you remind us why the Big Win 50-50 caught your eye in the first place, why you bought your tickets?
Absolutely. My oldest sister was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2018, and she was 73 at the time, I believe, and she beat it.
Amazing.
And she's still with us. So, yes, absolutely.
So,
I'll buy it every year.
So helping out something like Breast Cancer Canada hit very close to home to you.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Well, we just wanted to check in with you and see how you're doing a year later. And, hey, maybe lightning will strike twice, you know?
Can you imagine?
Well, tickets are on sale. Be like Beth. Go get yours, Beth. I know you're excited to try and win this thing again.
Oh, absolutely. I'll definitely be buying tickets. It's a great cause.
All right. Take care, Beth.
All righty. Thanks, guys.
All right. If you want to be like Beth, you got to buy some tickets. All right. They're on sale right now. BCC5050.ca. Just text Boobs to 762-555 to get the link.
I just want to go for a ride in the car. I just want to see what that money bought. You know, I want to see how that Mustang feels.
I just want to know what it feels like to have that much money.
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby podcast.